Toggle, as he likes to be called, getting ready to start his shift as a dishwasher at the Hard Rock Cafe, where he's been working for about a year.
Working for Hard Rock is very important to me right now because they treat me good, and I enjoy working with the employees over there.
This isn't just a job for Toggle. It's a pathway to a new life. He was part of the OCCC's Laumaca Work Furlough, a state program to prepare inmates for life after prison and to keep them from going back. The program has its black marks. Some inmates taste freedom and want it right away. They leave on furlough and don't come back, and that's known as a walkaway. There was a dozen walkaways from Laumaca in 2012. Since January of 2013, 57 more have walked away, 10 so far this year. Department of Public Safety Director Nolan Espinda says the numbers need to be put into perspective.
The program dating back to 2012 was only 96 inmates. With the implementation of the Justice Reinvestment Initiative, we were urged towards programming more in the community-based level and at the minimum security level. So as a result, in the past 2 years, the program has now exploded to 214 inmates at OCCC. There's been a commensurate rise in the number of people who have walked away.
Espinda says work furlough is a selective program. To qualify, an inmate must have finished all programs assigned to them and not gotten into trouble.
The interview process is stringent, and the contract that they put under is very stringent. The programming completion they had to do prior to being in the program was very stringent. But people still make bad decisions, and that's what those are.
Those people making the bad decisions are the ones drawing attention to the pitfalls of work furlough. It has lawmakers' attention, too. Espinda's prepared to answer their tough questions and to talk about the changes he's making and the others he wants to make.
We will continue with every opportunity to improve what's going on there. Things like electronic monitoring. We're on the cusp of trying to implement some of those types of things. More site checks by our staff, more phone checks by our staff. Having employers be more free and willing to call in when they themselves recognize something.
Espinda says they plan on asking lawmakers for funding to help with those electronics and to increase work furlough staff, because he says it's the final important piece in an inmate's prison term.
And the final part is what we're talking about here, where we let the leash loose a bit and hopefully hope you reintegrate back into society, because eventually that's where 95% of these people are going to be.
And he'll also point out the success stories, hundreds of them, people like Toggle. Sentenced to 8 years in prison for assault, theft, and drug charges, Toggle spent time in Halava, Arizona's Saguaro prison, and then back to Hawaii. Then he got into the furlough program.
They are very strict. They have rules that you have to follow. You have to go to work when you have to search and look for a job. You have to have a job in order to be in a work furlough program, or else they put you back on regular prison time that you have to do all your time again.
Toggle recently earned the Employee of the Month award at Hard Rock. He's on parole, working hard, and he's home enjoying his family, which includes 11 grandchildren. As for the walkaways?
For me, I guess they cannot wait to get out there, and that's their choice. At the program, work furlough program is a very good example for me to have a job and continue in my life, because after that they parole me, and now I'm staying at home.
He's happy to be at home. All 57 walkaways are in custody. Most are recaptured without incident or turn themselves in, where they'll face escape charges. But in April, 2 walked away, and they were arrested for kidnapping and drug charges. And Espinda says they are a bitter disappointment to the entire system, and he says they're going to do whatever they can to help prosecute that case.
But to go from inmate to Employee of the Month, that is quite a success story.
And like Mr. Espinda said, this is all of these guys, whether they go through the work furlough or if they just finish their time, they're going to end up back in the community. So this gets them ready.
Yeah, gets them back into the workforce.